Hello, welcome to the live. Who's here in the chat? Drop your name. Hello. Okay, Usab Kadaka in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you, Usab. Thank you for joining the live. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining the live. Hello Jessie. How are you? Thank you for joining the live, Jessie. Hello, who's here? Drop your name. Thank you for joining the live. Okay, what's your name? Drop your name. Okay, what's your name? Drop your name. I don't know what's your name. Okay, I'm writing Bhola Panchi. Okay, your name is John. Please like and subscribe. Who's here in the chat? Double tap on the screen. Okay, hello Durga. How are you? Thank you for joining the live, Durga. Durga Krishna is here in the chat. Thank you for joining the live, Durga. Okay, bad name. Okay, Pop is here in the chat. Hello, hi Pop. Thank you for joining the live. Who's here in the chat, guys? Drop your name, like, and subscribe. Drop your name, guys. Who's here in the chat? Drop your name. Hello, guys. Welcome to the live. Please drop your name, like, and subscribe. Hello, Arshin. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining the Arshin. Who's here in the chat? Drop your name, like, and subscribe. I wrote your name. Who's here in the chat? Drop your name. Hello, Jiva. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Jiva, thank you for joining the live. Who's here? Hello, Molki. Thank you for joining the live, Molki. Okay, Molly is here. Thank you, Molly. And who's here in the chat? Hello, Kashif. How are you? Thank you for joining the live, Kashif. And plus Paul is here in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining in the live. And who's here in the chat? Cornia in the chat. Thank you. Atif Arman in here in the chat. Hello, Atif. Hello, Anaya. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. Okay, is Rajan King in the chat? Thank you, Rajan King. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Bilal. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. Lucas in the chat. Hello, Lucas. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, hi. Who's here? I see Ansh in the live. Hello, Ansh. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Babian. Thank you for joining in the live. Next name, the name is John. I see Ikra in the chat. chat. Hello, Ifra. How are you? Ifra name is done. Here I see Sophia in the chat. Hello, Sophia. How are you? Okay, who's here? Ifra name is done. Sai Kavish in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. And please guys like and subscribe. Hello Lily, how are you? Thank you for joining the live, Lily. And here's Sadia in the chat. Hello Sadia. Sophia name is John and my name is John. Welcome back. Rian in the chat. Hello Ahmad, how are you? Have a nice day guys. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you guys. And I see Kunal in the chat. Hello Kunal. Thank you. You're welcome. I see Inze in the chat. Thank you, Inze. Thank you for joining in the live. Natalia in the chat. Okay. Here I see Natalia in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a nice day. Okay, who's here? Nayana is here in the chat. Thank you, Nayana. How are you? I'm good. Who's here? I'm good, Ahmad. How are you? Did I miss someone else? Please drop it again. Thank you for joining the live. Okay, who's here? Naya is here in the chat. Naya, I wrote your name. Okay, I see Nora. Hello, hi, who's here? Drop your name. Hello, Nora. Rajal. Hello, Rajal. Thank you for joining the live. Huria is in the chat. Hello, Huria. Thank you for joining the live, Huria. Have a nice day. Mira is in the chat. Hello, Mira. And who's there? Thank you. You're welcome, guys. Is that a nice, guys? Hello, hi. Mayori in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you, Mira. Okay, who's in the chat? Sargam in the chat. Thank you, Sargam. Linda in the chat. Hello, Linda. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. Have a lovely day, guys. Have a lovely day. You are so sweet. Thank you, Rajal. And who's here? Hello, Jay. Thank you for joining in the live. And Timothy. I don't know. Timothy. It's a tough name for me. Who's here? Adina is here in the chat. Thank you, Adina. Thank you for joining the live. And Ruby is here in the chat. Hello, Ruby. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Have a nice day, everyone. Okay, who's here? Rafila in the chat. My name. Okay, Ruby name is done. UG, thank you for joining the live. Hello, Florence, how are you? Thank you for joining the live. Hit the 20 likes, guys. Who's here? Anushka is here in the chat. Hello, Anushka. Thank you for joining in the live. Who's here? Hello, Laila. How are you? Thank you for joining the live, Laila. I see Hussein in the chat. Hello, Hussein. Thank you for joining the live, Hussein. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Zainab in the chat. I see Zainab in the chat. And Kiku in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you guys for your love and support. Thank you so much. And our name is John. Hello, Afruza in the chat. Can you write Huria? Okay, Huria is here in the chat. Thank you, Huria. Was here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. If I miss someone's name, I'm sorry and drop it again. Sharmila is in the chat. Thank you, Sharmila. And who's here in the chat? Drop your name, guys. Have a lovely day, guys. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Anib is in the chat. Hello, Anib. Okay, who's here in the chat? Okay. Who's here? Nisha. Aniket in the chat. Thank you, Nikita. Thank you. Purity in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a nice day, guys. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You love you all, guys. Thank you. Hello, Mehreen. Thank you, guys, for your love and support. Thank you. Hello, Mehreen. How are you? And who's here in the chat? A day in the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. And here's Sejal in the chat. Hello, Marish. Thank you for joining the live. Welcome back, Marish. And Rusko in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Anvi, bye bye. Thank you so much. Anvi in the chat. Thank you, Anvi. Marish name is John. Sejal name is John. Hello, Fawaz. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much. Marish name is John. Fawaz name is John. Alvi name is John. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much. Okay, Arina in the chat. Okay, who's here? Movie next zone. And Afrozonex in the chat. Thank you so much. And who's here? Madeline is here in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Thank you so much. Okay, here I see Ishal in the chat. Next name Hussein in the chat. Hello, Hussein. Sorry, Hasnan is in the chat. Farha and Alia in the chat. Farhan and and Alia in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Nia. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much. Okay, who's here in the chat? Hello, Huzefa. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Lily. Thank you, Lily. Have a nice day. Hashir is in the chat. Hello, Hashir. Thank you for joining in the live. Lily name is John. Hashir name is John. Thank you, Hashir. Guys, if I miss someone, drop it again. Swani in the chat. Thank you. Hello, hi. Okay, who's here? Poppy is here in the chat. Shivani name is John. Thank you. Thank you for joining the live. Sapna and Dana in the chat. And Amol. Thank you for joining the live, Amol. Ali Manak in the chat. Hello, Ali Manak. Thank you for joining in the live. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. Jenny, okay, Ari in the chat. James in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Our name is John. Hello, Polly. Thank you so much. Polly in the chat. Thank you. Ali Amir Murad. Thank you, Ali Amir Murad. I see Asad in the chat. Hello, Asad. And who's here? I see Huren in the chat. Hello, Huren. Thank you. Thank you for joining the live. I see Karan in the chat. Have a nice day. Next name. Our name is John. Okay, I see Mira in the chat. Thank you, Mira. And who's here? Thank you, sister. You're welcome. Afroz. I see Afroz in the chat. Emily's in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. I see Fatma in the chat. Fatma and Ashir in the chat. Fatma and Ashir in the chat. Hello, Amna is here in the chat. Thank you, Amna, for joining the live. I see Shazi in the chat. Hello, Shazi, how are you? Thank you. Hello, Lucky, how are you? Thank you for joining the live, Lucky. And who's here in the chat? Guys, drop your name. Okay, Mariam is here in the chat. Fatima Asher, your name is John. Hi, my name is Augustina in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Who's here in the chat? Naruto in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Maria. How are you? I see Ikra in the chat. Hello, Ikra. Hit the 30 likes, guys. Thank you for joining in the live. I see Zubair in the chat. Thank you, Zubair. Nasra in the chat, thank you for joining the live. I see Ashu in the chat, hello Ashu. Izan in the chat, hello Izan. Thank you for joining the live. Here we go, Anas in the chat, hello Anas. Okay, next name is Ahana in the chat. Okay, good, thank you. Light in the chat. Who's here in the chat? Hashi in the chat. Hello, Hashi. Thank you for joining in the live. Anas name is Ram. Dilan in the chat. Hello, Shubji. Guys, I'm trying to taking everybody's name. If I miss someone's name, drop it again. Sajil is here. Okay, Asad is here in the chat. Hello, Asad. The name is John. Chin. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining the live. Who's here in the chat? Ibrahim is here in the chat. Hello, Usman. I think it's Osama in the chat. Hello, Osama or Usman? Hello, Ali. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Zulfa in the chat. Thank you. If I miss someone's name, guys, drop it again. I'm trying to take everybody's name. Abhiya in the chat. Trisha, I see Trisha in the chat. Hello, Trisha. How are you? Okay, now I wrote your name. Thank you. Come once again. Yoon Minho, thank you for joining in the live. I see Sherry in the chat. Next name. Natalia in the chat. Hello Natalia, how are you? Have a nice day. Thank you for joining the live. Okay, Samarth is here in the chat. Thank you, Samarth. It's a Samarth or Samar. I think it's a Samar. And I see Amna in the chat. Amna Aris in the chat. Thank you, Amna Aris. Natalia name is John. Who's here? Aris in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Okay, Rachel is here in the chat. I see Rachel in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live, Rachel. Max Sodo in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Ima in the chat. Thank you, Ima. Thank you, guys. Please like, guys, hit the 50 likes. Asia in the chat. Hello, Jihan is in the chat. Thank you, Jihan. Rachel name is John. Hello, Amber in the chat. Hit the 30 likes, guys. Hit the 30 likes. Okay, I see Zulmi in the chat. Okay, who's here? I see Radhika in the chat. Hello, Radhika. I see Hyunjin in the chat. Hello, Hyunjin. Thank you for joining in the live. Malaika in the chat. Hello, Malaika. Thank you for joining the live. My name is. Did I miss someone name, guys? Please drop it again. Priska in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live, Priska. And I see Aaron Cannot. Thank you for joining in the live. Who's here in the chat? I like and subscribe. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for joining in the live. Who's here? Myra is here in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Sadia is in the chat. Hello, Tahir. Thank you for joining the live. Who's here? Leonie in the chat. Thank you. Bangcha is in the chat. Thank you, Bangcha. Thank you for joining the live. Bangcha. Annabella is here in the chat. Thank you, Annabella. Thank you for joining the live. Have a nice day. Kanishka in the chat. Hello, Kanishka. How are you? I love you so much. Thank you. Okay, who's here? Pratham is in the here in the chat. Thank you. Sadia name is done. And Shifa is here in the chat. Hello, Shifa. Hello, Adil. Thank you for joining in the live. Hit the 50 likes, guys. Leonita Ari. Hello, Ari. Shazan. Hello, Shazan. How are you? Thank you for joining the live, Shazan. I'm trying to take everybody's name. If I miss someone's name, drop it again. I see Jalal in the chat. Here, Jalal name is done. Next name, Bhavna in the chat. Hello, Bhavna. Thank you for joining the live. Next name, Ayan. Bhumika in the chat. Thank you, Bhumika. In the chat, thank you so much. Zizu is here in the chat. Hello, Zizu. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Alishra. How are you? Hello, Aliza. Thank you for joining in the live. Thank you, Aliza. Name is John. My name is John. Shifa name is John. And who's here? Rudra is here in the chat. Thank you, Rudra. Hello, Han. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Alia. Thank you for joining the live. Okay, Annabella is here in the chat. Thank you, Annabella. Thank you so much. Hello, Isa. How are you, Isa? Thank you for joining the live, Isa. Zohab is here in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Love you all. And who's here? Vivek is here in the chat. Thank you, Vivek. Thank you for joining the live. I say Flex in the chat. Thank you, Flex. Thank you. Hit the 50 likes, guys. And Nishma is here in the chat. Flex name is done. Thank you, Flex. Arpon in the chat. Manisha is here in the chat. Maisha in the chat. Thank you. I see Noza in the chat. Hello, Noza. And Nina is here in the chat. Hello, correct. Thank you for joining the live. I see Hope in the chat. Hello, Hope. Please guys hit the 50 likes. Hello, Noor. Thank you for joining the live, Noor. Zaman, you don't write correct. Zaman. Okay, who's here? Hello, Anmol. Thank you for joining the live, Anmol. My surname is John. Who's here? Chang Bin is here in the chat. Thank you so much. Okay, here Rushma in the chat. Next name, Noor name is John. Aliza Khan is here in the chat. Hello, Aliza Khan. Hello, I see Noza in the chat. And who's here? Hello, Lee. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Thank you, Lee. And who's here? Ishu and Zinal is here in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Nancy is in the chat. I'm trying to take everyone's name, guys. If I miss someone's name, drop it again. Melina is in the chat. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much, guys. Hello, Nitya. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Siti is in the chat. Thank you, Siti. Thank you. And who's here in the chat? Hello, Ria. How are you? Thank you for joining the live, Ria. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Fatma. I see Fatma in the chat. Thank you, Fatma. Hello, I see R in the chat. Seungmin in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Okay, who's here in the chat? Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining the live. Biryani JR in the chat. And Sim in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much. Hello, Niaz Baloch in the chat. Dikshika is in the chat. Thank you. Okay, Yusuf is in the chat. Thank you, Yusuf, for joining in the live. Dikshika in the chat. I see Jion Kin in the chat. And Shiksha is in the chat. Next name Shiksha. Gyan in the chat. Anosia in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, who's here? My surname is John. Okay, who's here in the chat? Hello, Asad. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live, Asad. And I see Khalid in the chat. Okay, here we have Nosruna in the chat. Okay, who's here in the chat? I see Sanoli in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Mahesh in the chat. Thank you, Mahesh. Okay, who's here? Muslima in the chat. Thank you, Muslima. Hana. Hello, Hana. How are you? Thank you for joining and subscribing. Hello, Yunus. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. If I miss someone's name, guys, sorry and drop it again. Hana, I got your name. And who's here? Stray Kids. Hello, Khushi. Thank you for joining the live, Khushi. Mahesh name is John. Yunus name is John. Hana name is John. And who's here? Hello, Mariam. Mariam Ahmed is in the chat. Thank you, guys. Rosemary is here in the chat. Hello, Rosemary. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Have a lovely day. And Ami in the chat. Ami, thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much. Hello, Ibrahim. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Hit the 50 likes, guys. Hi, Khushi name is John and Maria Mehmet name is John. Hello, Furkan. Thank you for joining the live, Furkan. Saloni in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Satoshi. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much. Bella in the chat. Thank you, Bella. Hello, Ayat. Next name is Ayat in the chat. Hello, Ayat. Hello, Harshdeep. I see Harshdeep in the chat. Ayat name is John. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Aradhna. Thank you for joining the live, Aradhna. Who's here in the chat? Ibrahim name is John. Ayat name is John. Hello, Tanya. I see Annie in the chat. Satoshi name is John. And who's here? Sam Amitra in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Can you write excited for PS paper? Okay, PS paper. Okay, Sarah name is John. Thank you, Sarah, for subscribing. Sobin, thank you, Sobin. Thank you for joining the live. Okay, who's here? Jahar in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your love and support. Rahila in the chat. Who's here in the chat? Annie name is John. Rahila name is John. Hello, Hiba. Thank you for joining the live, Hiba. And who's here in the chat? Sophia in the chat. Hello, Jan. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Okay, who's here? Bill is here in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Pranka in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a nice day, guys. Have a nice day. Sweta in the chat. Thank you. And who's here in the chat? Jerusha in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Julie. Thank you, Julie. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Yeah, John Gin in the chat. Hello, John Gin. You can take the picture. And so, hey, so Leah in the chat. Thank you. No worries here. Help who's here. Thank you. Ishal in the chat. And Julia name is John. Who's here? Thank you so much. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Hello, Mila. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Adam. Thank you for joining the live. Have a nice day. Next name, Lisa in the chat. Thank you, Lisa. Guys, if I miss someone's name, drop it again. And once again, I'm sorry. I'm trying to check everyone's name. We have John in the chat. Thank you. Hello, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much. Love you all, guys. If I miss someone's name, drop it again. I see Krish in the chat. Thank you, Krish. And Zan in the chat. Hello, Nafisha in the chat. Fish name is John. Okay, Umema is here in the chat. Hello, Salman. Fish name is John. Jisoo in the chat. Rafila in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Sirat. How are you? Thank you for joining the live, Sirat. Have a lovely day, guys. Have a lovely day. Okay, Allah name is here. Who's here? Hello. Kesa is here in the chat. Hello in the chat. Kesa name is done. Hello, Kesa. Who's here in the chat? Drop your name. Lavishka in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. If I miss someone's name, I'm sorry, guys. Drop it again. Hanani in the chat. And who's here in the chat? Jerusha in the chat. Okay, Nanik in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, hi, who's here? John Zip in the chat. Next name. Who's here in the chat? Aniket. Thank you, Aniket, for joining in the live. Harmony in the chat. Hello, Harmony. Thank you for joining the live. So I am in the chat. Hello, Sonia. Thank you for joining in the live, Sonia. Okay. Ripson is here in the chat. Okay, once again. Sanya name is done. Hello, Shreya is here in the chat. Okay, okay, Suli. Oh, what's happened to her? Hello, Luna is here in the chat. Thank you, Luna. Your word is in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Fina is in the chat. Thank you guys. Thank you for your love and support. Hit the 60 likes, guys. And who's here in the chat? Nahid in the chat. Thank you, Nahid. Oh, so sad. So is the idol K-pop. She died. Very sad. Okay, next is here in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Memorina in the chat. Thank you guys. Thank you for your love and support. Memorina, your name is John. Ali name is John. And who's here in the chat? If I miss someone's name, drop it again. Satila in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a nice day. Hello Mansoor. How are you? Goodbye. Thank you so much for the name. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You joined the live. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Drisha is in the chat. Hello, Saksham. And who's here? Gyansa in the chat. Thank you. Abhijan is here. Abhijan is here in the chat. Thank you so much. Hello, Faz. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. Who's here? Miss Fa is here in the chat. Thank you for joining the live, Miss Fa. And Nafis in the chat. Thank you. Hello, Aftab in the chat. Next name Isha in the chat. Rosemeda. Hello, Leila in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Have a nice day. Anna in the chat. Okay, who's here? Magdalena in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Who's here in the chat? Ofsia in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Thank you so much. I see Alina in the chat. Next name Bisma. Hello Bisma, how are you? Thank you for joining in the live. Who's here? Manali is in the chat. Thank you so much. I'm back. Thank you so much. Okay, Ima is here in the chat. Hello Ayan. Next name Ayan in the chat. Hello Ayan. Hello Fatma in the chat. Hello Fatma. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. My name is John. My name is John. My name is John. Fatma name is John. Hello, Kavi is here in the chat. Okay, next subscriber name Manish. Foryou. Next name is Foryou. And here we have Fadia in the chat. And who's here? Umema in the chat. Hello, Umema. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Aris. Thank you for joining in the live, Aris. Their name is John. My name is John. My name is John. Hello, Fahad. Thank you for joining in the live, Fahad. Amit Yadav in the chat. Thank you, Amit Yadav. Kira in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Thank you so much. Hit the 60 likes, guys. Hit the 60 likes. Hello, Shahmir. Here we have Aisha in the chat. Hello, Usman. Here we have Usman in the chat. Usman name is John. Who's here in the chat, guys? Drop your name. If I miss someone's name, guys, drop it again. I'm sorry if I miss someone's name. Thank you guys for your love and support. He's hit the 60 likes, guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. Who's here in the chat? I miss Jisoo name. Okay, I miss Jisoo name. Jisoo in the chat. Thank you, Jisoo. Hello, hi, Vikram is here in the chat. Thank you, Vikram. Thank you for joining the live. Amanda in the chat. Hello, Vikram. Thank you for joining the live. Taneshi in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Who's here? Drop your name. Thank you, guys. Hit the 60 likes, guys. Hit the 60 likes, guys. Hit the 60 likes. We are almost done the 60 likes. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Nosfo in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. And Tro in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live, guys. Hello, Talfa. How are you? Have a nice day, everyone. Have a nice day. Hello, Yasmin. How are you? Thank you for joining the live, Yasmin. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Hello, Ada. How are you? Taha name is John. Hello, Suleiman is here in the chat. And who's here? Anusha is here in the chat. I boss in the chat. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Tanvir in the chat. Thank you, Tanveer. I wrote your name. Hello, Taha. Amy. Okay. Amy in the chat. K-pop idol. Okay, here K-pop idol. Amy, I wrote your name. Thank you for joining the live. Okay, Zubeda, I think. Zubeda, did I miss your name? I'm sorry. Okay, Sophie is here in the chat. Sophie, thank you for joining the live, Sophie. Okay, Sophie, I wrote your name. Thank you so much, guys. Hello, hi. Ritik, thank you for joining the live, Ritik. Hello, Ihan. It's a nice name. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Hello, Alina. Ihan name is John. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you so much. And who's here in the chat? Drop your name. Please, guys, hit the 60 likes. 2 more likes are remaining. Hello, Anam. Muhammad Ali in the chat. Hello, Rami. Thank you for joining in the live. Muhammad name is John. Rami name is John. Okay, Hunena. Romy. Hello, Rani. Thank you for joining in the live. Okay, Nuri in the chat. Thank you, Nuri. Thank you for joining in the live. Hello, Leah. Thank you for joining the live. Have a nice, lovely day, guys. Hello, Alina. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Mansoor, thank you, Mansoor, for joining in the live. Yusuf, I think Yusuf, thank you for joining in the live. Hi, Isa in the chat. Hello, everyone. Hi, Asa in the chat. Hi, Niaz. Next name is Niaz. Thank you, guys. We hit the 60 likes. Here. Thank you, Hiyal. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Okay, bye. Thank you for joining in the live. Hi in the chat. Hello. Hello, Shifa. Welcome back to the live. Hello, Sidra in the chat. And here we have Hafsa in the chat. Hello, Hafsa. Hafsa name is John. I subscribe you ever, never, ever. Okay, Hafsa name is John. Rui name is John. Thank you, Rui. Okay, Hafsa. Zoraj in the chat. Thank you, Zoraj. Thank you for joining the live. Ashley in the chat. Thank you, Ashley. Okay, who's here in the chat? Ayan in the chat. Thank you, Ayan. Next name, Sohalia in the chat. Okay, Nicole in the chat. Okay, whose name I missed it? Drop it again. Okay, Ahana name is done. Hello, Javeria in the chat. Okay, Javeria in the chat. Thank you, Javeria. Alan, I see Alan in the chat. Thank you, Alan. Thank you for joining the live. Zoroj, I wrote your name. Thank you, guys. Hello, Zarish. Thank you for joining the live. Arya, Ria in the chat. Thank you, Arya. I see Ramin in the chat. Thank you, Ramin. What's your Thank you guys. Thank you for joining the live. Who's here in the my name is Dan. Hello, I see Lucky in the chat. Lucky name is Dan. Thank you, Lucky. And here Imran Khan in the chat. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining the live. Here we have Muhammad in the chat. Thank you, Muhammad. You're welcome. You are so beautiful, guys. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Winnie is here in the chat. Hello, Winnie. How are you? I'm 30. And Marwa is here in the chat. Thank you, Marwa. Thank you for joining the live. Hello, Shahir. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Okay, right. These are and Manu, thank you for joining the live. Have a lovely day, guys. Okay, Babar Azam. Okay, Babar Azam's name is John, and I miss someone named Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. Sorry, Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for joining in the live. Hit the 70 likes. Shazan is here in the Shazam. Thank you for joining in the live. Okay, BA56. My name is Nida. Who's here in the chat? Hello, Umema. And I see Halima in the chat. Hello, Halima. How are you? And who's here in the chat? Shivani in the chat. Thank you, Shivani. Thank you so much. And who's here in the chat? Thank you guys. Thank you for joining the live. I will end the live. Hello, Isa. Thank you for joining the live, Isa. Hello, Mehnaz. My name is Nita. Hello, Mehnaz. I will end the live soon, guys. Pranav in the chat. Thank you. Ira is in the chat. I am taking last names. Talia in the chat. Thank you, Talia. And hello, Laura. How are you? Thank you for joining in the live. I'm going to end the live. I'm taking only a few names. Okay, my name is Nida, guys. Nida, thank you for joining in the live. Okay, guys, thanks for watching the live. If I miss someone's name, come another live. I'll write your name. Thank you, guys, for your love and support. Thank you, guys. Okay, the last one name, Mahnur. Okay, who's here? Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining in the live. Okay, Divyansh in the chat. I always teach your name. Last one, Hamdan. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Okay, Teza and Manita in the live. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely day. See you in the next live. Thank you guys. Okay, I am saying so many names. Hamdan, I wrote your name. Okay, once again, Hamdan. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next slide. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. 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 Thank you so much. You love you guys. Okay, last two names. Elena in the chat. Okay. Divyansh. Divyanka in the chat and Alia in the chat. I need to go. Okay, I need to go. Success is in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, Moon's in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining the live. Riva in the chat. Mr. in the chat. Thank you, Mr. Thank you for joining in the live. Thank you so much. Norma in the chat. Thank you. And here Lena in the chat. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, Ira in the chat. Our name is done. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next live, guys. Bye. 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 Okay, here we have Ikram in the chat. Okay, I need to go now. Thank you guys. See you in the next live. Thank you guys. Thank you. Bye.